my name's Renee and this is my cash stuffing journey. If you're new here, thank you so much for taking a chance and clicking on my video. I hope you decide to like, subscribe and stick around for a while. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your ongoing support. So today is a shout out Sunday and it is the final shout out Sunday for hashtag BCL for now. If you're a new subscriber, the BCL movement was created by Budgeting April, and its goal was to pick four budgeting YouTubers, and everyone who was in the BCL would watch their videos, like, comment, subscribe, and it's all about supporting each other and getting our subscribers and watch hours up. We've had 2 rounds so far. I was in the first round, and in the second round I've just been supporting, and it's currently, this week will be the last BCL week. I am going to continue with my shout out Sunday videos. So what I'm going to do is, I have posted on a couple of Facebook groups and I'm going to put it down in the comments. I'm going to do my own version. So every week I'm going to pick 4 of my subscribers or other YouTube channels, and I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to watch all their videos, like, comment, subscribe. If they've got an Etsy store, I'll try and buy something. It would be great if for that week you could go over and have a look at whoever I shout out, like, comment, subscribe, let them know I sent you. I will tag all of their information down below, so nothing will really change. It just won't be hashtag BCL. It'll just be my own shout out system. If you've got anyone, if you've got a YouTube channel or you know anyone who has one and would think they'd like to be involved, please put them down in the comments and I'll add them to my list. It's not a very long one. I didn't really get as much response as I thought I would in regards to people wanting to be shouted out, but that's okay. I have 400 wonderful subscribers, so, well, over 400 now, so I'm sure I'll be fine. If you know anyone who has a small YouTube channel who needs kind of those watch hours and subscribers and stuff, please put all their information down here below and I will add them to my list. So today we're going to jump into, we've got 4 YouTubers today. We've got Anita Budgets. Now she does planners, check-ins, cash stuffings and savings challenges, and her aim is to be debt free. She does have an Etsy store, however it seemed to be only physical items and she does not ship to Australia, so I wasn't able to buy anything, which is a bit disappointing. She started cash stuffing because there was so much stress around their finances. They had very high levels of debt, and it was really amazing to hear her tell her story about her and her husband, where she had complete control. She had complete control of the finances, and she felt like she failed because her husband was trusting her, and it just got too much and the debt just kept racking up. And she didn't feel like there was a way out of it. And cash stuffings changed all that for her. So a lot of times we don't really discuss the impact it has on our relationships, finances. It's not just toxic with you. It can be toxic with those around you as well. So it was really good to kind of hear how the finances can impact people. And I only did get to watch a few videos. I am recovering from kind of surgery, so I didn't really get to watch as much as I would like. I seem to be saying that a lot lately, but I would have liked to have watched way more, but that was all I got for now. So the next one is KTW Planning and Budgeting, and she is a mama and her child is autistic, which my son is also autistic, so it's always good to be able to connect with other budgeters who have special needs children, because generally speaking it's just me and my husband, and it can be very isolating and very lonely. So it's really nice to see so many budgeters who have kids with special needs, and it's good to know that you're not alone and that your fears are the same as other mamas' fears. So yeah, it was really, really good. I really enjoyed her channel. She's also a college student, and she does planners, bullet journals, budgeting, cash stuffing and savings challenges, and she is also Canadian, so another cash budgeter with colourful money, which I always really enjoy. I must admit, I did go a little bit crazy on her Etsy store. She had some amazing she had some amazing products. So I bought myself a couple. I bought this Read What You Have Savings Challenge. So it's basically you pick a book and then you allocate an amount per page, and then you select if it's a physical book, an ebook, or an audiobook, and then you write down how many pages it is, how much you saved based on the amount per page, what kind of star rating you would give it, and if it was a physical ebook or audiobook. So I thought that was a really fun way to save money. And you know, if I do this legitimately, like, I will go through one of these a week. But I thought I could make, like, maybe I'll pick one book a week and we'll see what happens. So this is another one. So what's on the shelf? So it looks like a library kind of thing. And yep, you can have a book, the shelf, the decor, and a total. So I thought that was really cool. And then this one's was evens and odds. So it kind of felt really similar to the roll the dice and the heads and tails and stuff like that. So I thought it would be really cool to try. So this one's got $5 for evens and 10 for odds, or you can get a blank one and you can set whatever you like. So I am looking forward to those. Okay, the next one is Shoutout Budgets, and she started cash stuffing to kind of raise her awareness of where her money was going. She was kind of in our situation kind of now, where we made a good income, but it was like the money came in and then it went out again with no real understanding of what was going on. And it got to the point where she was overspending, and that's always a harsh reality to face. Like, I think one of the hardest steps in this journey is sitting down and facing your budget, because it's so easy to swipe a card, like swipe a debit card or swipe a credit card, and you don't really think about it. You pay your bills, you swipe your card, and you go on your merry way. And that was one of the most shocking things for me. When I sat down and I used that worksheet I created, which is in my Budget 101 series, I sat down and I did that worksheet, and I was flabbergasted at how much money I was wasting. Like, completely and utterly wasting. And even now I have to fight with those tendencies, because especially around my anxiety and depression, I have a tendency to spend, and my love language is gifting. So to make myself feel better, I will buy things for people, even if we can't afford it. For example, I am going through a bit of a rough patch at the moment, and I just went and spent $150 on my husband for clothes. Now, don't get me wrong, he needs clothes. But could it have waited long enough for me to save that little bit extra out of my clothing envelope? Yes, it could have. So now I'm scrambling to try and figure out how to kind of make the budget work. So, and things like that will happen all the time. And it may not be like $150. Like, I could turn around and buy him a $600 piece of equipment that he needs, that he's wanted for a long time but hasn't bought. Or like, I will do like multiple small shopping trips, and then I'm left going, how did I spend that much? I only went to 5 places. But then when I sit down and think about it, Afterpay is also a very, very, very big weakness of mine, and it's something I'm working really hard on, because for a long time we lived on Afterpay to survive. Like, we would literally use Afterpay to get a gift card to the grocery store. So Afterpay was how I started my small business. It was how we would do our Christmas shopping, our birthday shopping. Yeah, so I am really struggling with that. I have got it under control. I haven't cut it out completely, because I know I would struggle too much right now. So I've set myself a limit, and once I get to that limit, I can't spend any more until I pay it down again. So the same with Zip Pay, although I've been very, very, very good with that. I'm actually nearly paid off, and then I'm going to close the account. Same with Afterpay, once I've kind of got a handle on it. But it's something that I struggle with, and I think no matter how good you are at budgeting, you will struggle in some aspects. We're human. We're human. So if you're struggling, if you feel like you've stepped off the wagon, which I didn't just step off, I yeeted myself off that wagon while doing kamikaze somersaults, like, oy. Yeah, but if you feel like you've fallen off the wagon, it's okay. Stand back up, dust yourself off, give yourself a pep talk, and you can do it. I know you can. And start again. And if you're really struggling, reach out to the community. We are all here. We all have struggles. We all feel like we're failing. We all feel like we're falling. But that's the sheer joy of this community. We are here. We're here to help. We're here to prop you up. And yeah, it's okay. I've said it before. Take the leap. We'll catch you. It's okay. So it was really good to kind of hear her talk about the same kind of issues that we were having. It's really good to connect with budgeters in that regard. Her goal is for financial freedom and generational wealth, and owning her own home, which we also share. She's a full-time working mama, and her daughter loves scratch-offs. And it always warms my heart when I see parents doing budgeting with their kids. I didn't have that growing up. My parents just scrimped and saved and sacrificed and basically got me what I wanted. It may not have been right then and there when I wanted it, but I would get it eventually. So I think that's why. And then when I got a job at 15, I was helping my parents. So I would work and then it would go to my parents so that we would be okay. And so that they didn't have to work so much, or they didn't have to go without so much. So yeah, I never really had that growing up, and it's something that I want to install in my kids so that when they're 35, they're not sitting in my situation now and feeling that hopeless heartbreak feeling of, oh my God, how are we going to eat? How are we going to pay our bills? Oh my God, it's Christmas. What are we going to get the kids? I don't want them to feel that. I want them to have a good, strong relationship with money, so that they can then pass it on to their kids, so that I am the last one in the chain. I want to be the last cycle that this happens in, and I am determined to have that. I'm going to break the cycle of toxic money relationships in my family, and I think getting your kids involved in a budget and budgeting and saving from a young age is the way to go. I'll be doing it with Evelyn. With William, it's a bit harder because he doesn't really understand the concept of money. But we try and do what we can. He's got chores and responsibilities, and he knows that every 2 weeks he gets money onto his Spriggy card, which is like a kid's bank card, and that when he wants to spend money, he will use that card, but then once it's gone, he's got to wait and he's got to work and get it saved up again. So we are trying. So I really, really, really loved that about her channel. And Giselle Budgets. Now, I've been subscribed to her for quite some time. The other 3 channels, the Anita Budgets, KTW Planning and Budgeting, and Charisse Budgets, they were all new to me. But Giselle Budgets, I've been subscribed to her for quite some time. She is a registered nurse and on low income, and she's actually a digital cash stuffer. I actually refer her to a lot of people when they're talking about learning what systems works for them. So she does everything digitally, and it's all tracked on an app on her phone. As far as I know, she does do some cash stuffing, mainly around her savings challenges, I think. But I have to admit that I fell off the wagon, and I've been so busy that I haven't been able to keep up on everyone's videos. I'm not even keeping up on comments, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm falling way behind. So things might have changed. But she does cash stuffing, budget with me's, debt updates, and savings challenges. And for her channel, she does have an Etsy store. And I got the rainy day savings tracker. I do have one of these on my own, but I thought this might be, I might do something really simple with this one, like maybe $1 a cloud. I think my problem is I try and save too much. So like, for example, I would make $5 each cloud, whereas instead I could do $1 a cloud and have it be $5 and finish it a lot quicker. So I'm actually going to try that going forward and see how that kind of stuff works. Now, that's the 4 budgeters, but last week I didn't get a chance to print off some of the other things that I bought. So this is from Josy Simple Plans, or Simple Plans on YouTube. And this is a debt tracker. And I'm thinking of doing like a debt confessions, although I don't really have a lot of debt. But I thought, well, maybe if I calculate it all, then we can do it together. But I'm kind of terrified. But maybe we should do that. And then I'll use this as we get to the end. And then Reinventing Renee. She's got an awesome name. It's even the same spelling. Except, yeah. So my name has a little accent over the E. And it goes from an E to an A. But, yeah. So this is her stripper tips. I saw this and I laughed so hard. Now, we don't have, like, numbering like the American $1 and $2 bill. We have kind of, what's it called? We have, like, serial numbers. But what I was thinking is, I think I might just do, like, $1 each heel. Because, I love red nail polish. And I especially like all my nails are long. And I love, like, fire engine red. And I jokingly call it my hooker red. Because whenever you watch a true crime show, or whenever you watch, like, a law show, there is always at least one episode with a hooker with chipped red nail polish. I don't know why. That's just how my brain links it. Don't come for me, okay? Don't judge. No judge zone. So I think what I might do, and since I've been getting into my nails and that recently, I think I might save like $1 each heel. And I'll do it like $5 at a time. And then at the end of it, I'll go and get myself some new nail polish. Because I got rid of a lot of it. And like, because I've had it so long, it's starting to like separate and all that stuff. So I actually bought, for Christmas, I got my husband to buy me a dip powder set. And of course I cracked into it early, because who can wait that long, really? And I actually really like it. It's a bit, for anyone who uses it, it's like chipping at the, like, along the free edge. And like, I only did these yesterday. And like, it's not as, like, shiny or smooth as I was expecting. So if anyone's got any tips or tricks down below for doing them, let me know. But I think I did pretty well for my first time. Yep, so I think I'm going to use that to buy some nail polish. Now, speaking about this community and how we are here to catch you when you fall. I've only recently just found out about 2 budgeters that are going through something terrible at the moment, and they need us. So what I did, I'll bring it over here. So I was watching Free to Fly Budgeting with her Dollar Holler, and she had this savings tracker. And when I looked into it, Budget with Crazy in Love, her son was in an accident and he's currently in a coma. Now apparently he's doing better than what he was, but he's still struggling. The family is struggling. So that's all I'm going to say on it. It's not my story to tell, but I just wanted to give you a background. So Free to Fly Budgeting had this one, and she's going to save up this money. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save this one. I'm going to save my other one, and then I'm going to split it down the middle, and then send them that money if they would like. I will reach out to them privately, and if they would like it, I will send it to them via PayPal if I can. If not, I might see if they would like a charity, for me to donate it to a charity. But everything from these 2 savings challenges will be going to them. So Budget with Crazy in Love, I also went over to her store and I bought every single digital tracker I could. So there's the 100 envelope savings challenge. There is the Summer Vibes one, which is a beach ball. Each one is $10. Then there is Take Pride in Your Savings. Mother's Day. I love this image. It's so beautiful. Father's Day. And the manifest your savings. So that was all of the digital ones I could purchase. She does have physical items, but more than likely they won't ship to Australia. I didn't even look, to be honest, but I did go on and buy every single digital item she had in her store. And the second one, Hands and Bands released, oh, before I forget, this original, this one here is from, I think it's Josy Simple Plans. Yeah, I think it's Josy Simple Plans did this one. And all proceeds from buying this tracker go to Budget with Crazy in Love. Same with this one. This one's from Hands and Bands, and this is going to Gina Renae RN Budgets. And so all of the proceeds for purchasing this from Hands and Bands are going towards Gina. So there's that one. And then I also went on to her Etsy store, and I bought 2 of them. I basically spent the same amount for both. So I've got the hands off challenge. So $1, $5 and $10. What I might do is I might do this one, like I might clear in 5 and then put in a $5 note. Just so, and then it also comes with an envelope. And then this one is I think this was the holiday dinner collection. So Thanksgiving, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving here, but I figured I could use it for something else. Then there's Christmas, and then there's holiday. So I went and bought those. So what I will do is, like I said, with these two, I will do both of these. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know when I'm going to be able to start. But yeah, once I'm done, I will split it evenly between the two, and I will reach out to them and see if they would like the money or for me to do a donation, and we will go from there. So I just wanted to make sure. I'm going to link all of that information, both for all of the 4 YouTubers that I did today in today's shout out, as well as Budget with Crazy in Love and Gina Renae. Is it Gina Renae? Yeah, Gina Renae RN Budgets. I'm also going to link all of the Etsy stores, and I will also link Hands and Bands and Josy Simple Plans, so you can click on the links and purchase these 2 trackers. So we need to, yeah, I know it's not much, but hopefully it makes a little bit of a difference, because there's nothing worse than having to deal with these kind of issues. Actually, I don't even know if I told you about Gina Renae. Gina Renae, her husband is fighting bladder cancer right now. So yeah, it's just one of those things. It's having to be financially, with all of that going on, like I couldn't even imagine. So let's get into it, and let's do what we can to support them in their time of need. All of the information will be down below. Okay guys, so for the next part of the video, I'm sorry guys, I know this is going to be a long one. I'm going to do my new releases. Some of these are new releases, some of them are revamps of things I have done in the past. So the first one is, I was on scrolling through Facebook, and I saw that what is it called? Is it Bath and Body Works? It's like it's a really big franchise in the US that does like candles and scents, and I struggle so bad to find candles that I really like. It's really bizarre. Like, I want something that fills the whole house, but I don't want something that is so overpowering. And so many of the candles I buy, you light them and it hollows them out in the middle. So you've got all this like wax on the outside, and to me it's just a waste. But I've heard really great things about them. So I went onto their website and I was just like, add to cart, add to cart. Oh, I like that one, add to cart. $490 was in my cart. I'm like, hang on a second. No. No, I thought about it, but no. So what I've done is I've created a savings challenge, Cents and Savings, It's got a candle on it. So I'm going to fill this one up, and then I'm going to like buy myself a gift card or something. So there is that one. This was actually a request from someone on Facebook. They wanted to kind of revamp a challenge, and she wanted it to be $1,500. So this is the kind of my version of a $1,500 saving challenge. So the highest one is $30, but I think there's only a few in there. And then it's 25, 20, 15, 10, and 5. So there's that one. Coffee. I actually only drink iced coffee, and I only have one a day, and that's in the morning when I get up. And I thought, how about if I save a set amount of money for each coffee, because it's would cost me probably about $5 to get an iced coffee, I think, roughly. I never buy them anywhere, I just have them at home, so I'm gonna guess $5. So I thought I would just save it, and every time I have one I will just save $5 and see what happens, see how much I can save. This was also kind of a request. It's exactly the same principle as my investing challenge, but this is just 0 out. So I've got date, add, and balance, and then it's 52 weeks, or you can do 26 weeks in one column. So there's that. Celebrations. I am actually going to start saving for my husband's birthday next year. I have something in mind that's, I can't really go into detail because he randomly watches my videos, because he's a supportive husband, which means I can't mention anything in the videos because he'll see. So I'm going to start saving for that, and I'm going to use, you know how when I started my OWL savings challenge, that's going to be the first round to go in here, and this will be to pay for that. And graduation, with exams coming up for us in Australia, graduation is just around the corner. So I've kind of got like a mini, I've got two here really. So one's for graduation. One is for your senior year. So you write in what year it is, because this is meant to be reusable, so you can reuse it. So put in the year, and then save up for all of the things throughout the year. So for us, you get the year 12 formal, you get, we call it muck up day, and it's basically where the year 12s just have free reign over the school. Like, you do things like switch, like I remember when I was school, we went into certain classrooms and like wrapped everything in Christmas wrap. Like, I mean everything, like individual pencils, rubbers, chairs, tables, staplers, chalk, like the chalkboard, the window, everything was in Christmas wrap. Or what else did we do? We went in and we flipped everything around. So we flipped all the furniture upside down and back to front. So the desk went from the front of the room to the back, and we flipped everything around and then flipped it upside down. Running around with water pistols, just spraying everybody, because it's summer in Australia at that time. So we were spraying everyone with water pistols, and you could wear whatever you want. We were in like crazy dress. It was a really good time. But yeah, like anytime, like year 12 jerseys, anything that you kind of need for your senior year. I thought that would be a really good idea. And this is a 50 envelope savings challenge pack. So there's 3. There's low income, middle income, and high income. You could start with one and then feed it into the next one, and then feed it into the next one. It's up to you. But yeah, I thought that was a really good idea to give options in regards to that. And then the big one. Now, the last few weeks I've released kind of a really big one, and this is my biggest one yet. So this is going to be 24 piece. And this is for if you're getting married. So what I've done is I've tried to think of everything you would need if you were getting married. So I've got the wedding, I've got the accessories, the cake, the shoes, the honeymoon, the groomsmen, the bridesmaids, the decor, the reception, the invitations, the ceremony, the photographer, the flowers, the music, the hair, nails and makeup, the drinks, the food, the transport, the gift, the suit, the rings, the dress, the engagement, and emergency. That was a long one. So yeah, this is 24 piece. And I tried to think like if I was getting married and I was having like a decent sized wedding, or not even a decent sized, any wedding, because me and my husband got married at the courthouse. We were meant to get married in the park, but of course it rained. Although apparently that's good luck. And I suppose we celebrated our 16-year wedding anniversary on the 20th. So it's the 23rd today when I'm filming this, so a couple of days. And we're going pretty strong, so maybe it is good luck. Yeah, and I would want to have it micromanaged like this, because I am a planner to death. Like, and I would want to know that I have set goals for things, and I know that item is paid for, or this is how much I need to go. So yep, 24 piece. It was a lot of work, but I really like it. There are some things that I may change, like for example with the dress, like it's a little bit hard to see the detail. So, and like in some of them, like for example this one, see how I had to lighten the image at the back, like fade it out just a little bit, but then it made the green kind of change color. So I might change them back. This is the green it's meant to be. I might change them back and see how it goes. Like, see the bottle, look how washed out that is. But I always kind of fine line between seeing the image in the background, but then also having it not block the icon. But anyway, that's a bit of a tangent that you probably don't care about. So yeah, these are my releases for this week. Once again, there is a lot of them. I will have these up on my Etsy as quickly as possible. It is taking me a bit longer to get everything up just because I'm so busy at the moment, and I really kind of don't feel that great. I'm tired and I'm sore. So yeah, I'm back to work tomorrow, so I'm also preparing for that. And I will get them up as quick as I can. Remember to live, laugh, love, and when life gets hard, just roll it in glitter. Bye guys.